Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming's The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 12, the key official countdown video. Here we go. We're within 1 hour of The Walking Dead, and this is like our regular Sunday tradition. So tonight, just our last chance before the show starts to get those final clues out there, final tidbits, spoilers, ideas, speculation, all of the above. I know a lot of people have already messaged me. They're eating, driving, throwing their Walking Dead parties, drinking, anything that you want to do before The Walking Dead, we are down for it. So a lot of things going on today. Let me get into a few announcements and then we'll get into this because you guys know it's a pretty quick stream. So those of you that have been here all day long have seen we've been streaming on multiple channels. So we started out this morning with The Walking Dead Junkies. That will stay on the 99 Gaming channel. Thanks to all of you guys that showed up. And then we just had this blitz of streams in other channels. So if you're not aware of that yet and this is your first stream or you're watching a playback, we have sister channels set up, 999 Dead. We did some Fear the Walking Dead chat, and also 999 Spoilers. We did extended spoilers. So thanks to everybody who attended all of those. Subscribe to all that so you'll get the notifications. But we're still going to do a lot of streams on here as well, too. But later on, we're going to put different streams in different locations. So you'll see a method to the madness before too long. Also want to give special shout-outs to all of my Patreons. Support this channel. Thank you for everything you do. And I told you soon we were going to add a sponsorship link, and you can see Wilson up there is one of the sponsors. So Wilson, Pete D, and Vonda K are all sponsors to the channel. So when they jump in, you'll see like a little sponsorship badge by their name, and also their name will be in a different color. Just another way to support the channel. So thank you so much. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Let's get into some of the chat. So many familiar faces in here. I see some new faces. I just want to make all these announcements because we got all these milestones that we're hitting, and it's just awesome stuff. Our Facebook page is growing, and the live streams have just been absolutely amazing. And, of course, I do have my regular super chatters popping in. So let's just get this thing cranking. Looks like Valar was first, and she did the shout-out to the 999 Army, to myself, Steph, Emmy, Kales, and, of course, sweet-ass enforcer Tommy McCandless. So thank you so much, Valar. Appreciate you popping in and making your donation through Super Chat to the channel. So let's get this thing going. We've hit on bits and pieces. If you saw a little bit of the extended spoiler or the opening minutes, you know that Daryl and Rick are going to have a moment today. So I felt really good when I saw that. I saw a little bit of the forgiveness happening. Forgiveness can happen for a lot of different reasons, right? One, is their relationship ever going to be the same? I mean, could one of them be less visible? And, you know, I think Daryl could go on a road trip with Dwight. I mean, they got to have story arcs that are out there. We can't keep everybody just all bogged up in Hilltop and bogged up in Alexandria. So I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more action. So let me throw this out to the group with the Rick and Daryl. Rick leaning over the graves of Glenn and Abraham, and Daryl just kind of coming up trying to clear his conscience and to help Rick feel a little bit better. Do you think that there's a little more to that? Do you think that the writers are using that as a possible springboard to get into a different story arc? Let me take a couple comments here because I want to see what your thoughts are to that scene. Ron Burgundy is jumping on the dislikers already. It's like, who has the nerve to come into one of our streams and dislike this video? Find them quick. Ron, you get them. Ron is like my new enforcer. Where's Tommy? Tommy, you got a partner here. Ron Burgundy is not playing. Let me just say that. Deborah Mooney. Kills, have you been able to do anything today other than streams? Not much. It has been a busy day, I have to tell you. Like, beyond busy. But there's a silly challenge, and I don't want to say it because if I say it, some other YouTuber will do it. So we got you know what? I'll do it. I'm going to give you guys something. There may be something really crazy we do a little bit later on with this channel, just to try to get up to 100,000 subscribers. I'll mention that in 1 minute. So Wilson says, just think it shows the rebonding. I've got multiple questions out there, so I'm trying to sort through. 999 equals PPP, which is the whispering signal. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Maggie wants to know if I need a day job. I'm holding out for a voiceover. I mean, one or two things I think should happen. Either Chris Hardwick should give me a call. If he goes on vacation, they should give me a shot. Or, pick a product. We'll do that in random things. One of you guys want to toss a product up in chat, I'll try to market your product. I can find a way to sell it. Pug Morgan wants to know, do you think they will skip the Whispers and go? I do. I think the Whispers are, with the introduction of Georgie tonight, I think we're getting into some NWO. Thanks, Epic Vids. Appreciate you popping in here. We got a pretty good crowd here. We got our normal team. A tequila commercial. Yeah, I could do a smooth tequila commercial. Valerie says, why would Dr. Carson be killed? I thought that was so stupid. It was an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident. The guy got scolded for it a little bit, but he did try to pull a gun. So, Valerie, do you think it was dumb he got killed, or dumb that they wrote that into him getting killed? Like the actual act of him pulling the gun, the act of him getting shot, or the act of the writers just doing both? I do too. I think wrestling, I don't even know who the NWO was. I think it changed a couple times, didn't it? Demon Knight 124 just subbed yesterday and loved the streams. Thank you, man. We love you being here. Appreciate that. Zelda wants to see Sadiq get some airtime. I absolutely think that Sadiq is going to get some airtime. He has to carry that. He's got to honor Carl. But I think the dust has to clear a little bit before Sadiq. Sadiq and Enid, I think, both have substantial roles going forward. But there's just some other drama that has to play out before they get involved in that. Was Buff Bagwell ever in the NWO? I don't know. I'm a little behind on my wrestling knowledge. I could do that, Wilson. Previously on The Walking Dead. You know what? I could do that 100 times and enjoy doing it. And I could do the exact same tone every time. You wouldn't even have to record it. I could just call in, before the show comes on. 1,000 out of 1,000 times I could do that. Previously on The Walking Dead. Somebody's got to hear it, right? All right. We're going to... So anyway, the silly challenge was we were doing these streams. And I can't promise this will ever happen. But maybe one day we'll try to set a record just to hype it up and get some publicity. And do the world's longest Easy Street live stream. Maybe 8, 10, 24 hours. I don't know. I don't know how long I could stream. And I don't think I could sing Easy Street over and over or listen to it. Because I would probably get permanent damage. You see that on television, and Daryl did it, and Daryl came through okay. But if I did a live stream and I was just doing Easy Street over and over again, and people popped in now throughout the day, it's like, hey, I'm on my lunch break, and this idiot's still singing Easy Street, it would definitely constitute a super fan or a super. I'm not even going to say it. It'd be derogatory. A super silly person. Don Machiavelli. Why enjoy Sunday? Number 1, 999, and number 2, Walking Dead. And I love the order he put that in. So, you know what? Maybe in the off season when we want to ramp up and get those next 30,000 subs, we get the word out that we're live streaming 12 hours straight to Easy Street. That's got to be That's got to be worth a whole lot of new subscribers. Noah Kendall says, do you think that they are trying to kill Tara off to cover for Maggie leaving the show? We don't know Maggie's leaving the show, Noah. And I don't think they're trying to kill Tara off for any reason. I think it's going to get to a point where if they don't have something beneficial for her to do, just not a reason to keep her. I'm the only thing I could see Tara really doing is maybe bridging the gap with the Oceanside. Unless, if she can get over the Dwight thing, I got no problem with her and Dwight being partners. Good question for the group, though. And look, we did the stream of why we think Tara needs to leave the show. Several people were boisterous and said no, she doesn't need to leave the show, and I'm fine. We can disagree. But if we are going to either agree or disagree, I'm going to pose this question for the group right now. Should Tara leave, or those of you that think she shouldn't, give me a story arc right now that you think would make sense for Tara for next season, between the end of the season and next season. Sell me on it. If I'm a Walking Dead producer or I'm a writer, you guys that think Tara should be here, give me a scenario where you think she would be really good at this. Because I think the Dwight and Daryl's a good storyline. I think Morgan leaving is a good storyline because I think otherwise if he was on the show, there's really not a lot for him to do. Carol's another one we talked about. We don't really know. Crystal, I know you're a big Tara fan. Put some teeth in it, though. Give me something to say, Kills, this is why Tara needs to stay on the show. Beyond that, I like her and I think the character's good. What could she do? And I'm open for it. We'll definitely discuss it. I don't dislike her. I just want the stories to have some meaning or to be interesting. Timothy Young says Tara finds Heath and dies saving him. Come on, guys. Keep it respectable. My moderators will start jumping on it's an adult chat, but just don't be crude and rude. I can't control whether or not my moderators time you out. Just saying. They will put the smack down in a hurry. Tara helps lead Oceanside. Crystal, that's exactly what, if she is going to be involved, that's something I could see would play out. No, that's not confirmed, Joe. Kim Jolie thinks Tara could get the Rosita death. Tara will have a relationship with Dwight. Well, if by relationship, maybe she forgives him and they go out and do some hunting. You know what? I'm going to transition away from Tara because we got some Tara haters, and I don't want to go down that road with the chat. Like I said, I'm neutral. I'm talking specifically about the story. Could she bridge the gap and help Oceanside? Yes, but I just think some things are going to have to change in her character if she's going to be around. Carol as well. We'll throw it out there, but I want to get back to hey Kelly, how are you? I want to get back to today's show and today's some things that can happen with this. But Carol, potential story arc for Carol. Let me ask the group and see what you think. I know you're going to say she can bake one hell of a set of cookies, but what Carol's a little bit of a lone wolf too. Captain Hook says, I'm surprised Carol's lasted this long. Yeah, because, I mean, they wrote her so much differently. Carol and the King. How about Carol and... What do you think the interaction is going to be like between Carol and Negan? I mean, something has to really brew out of that, right? I mean, we've been waiting on it. She hasn't met Negan yet. That could be epic. Yeah, I could see Carol and Ezekiel and raising Henry. No, I think that story could happen. Carol King, I love it. Good job, Casey. Would Ezekiel go like Ash from Evil Dead and be like, "Hail to the King, baby"? Yeah, you knew that was coming, right? Come on. All right, some people would get that. All right, let's get to tonight's episode before we get way, way off track. So, events, I mean, at this point, I don't think they're really spoilers. We sort of have an overview, even if you don't know the exact spoilers, like line for line. I chose this picture for tonight because it is going to be a lot of our reaction, I think, is going to have to do with this. Think about all the things that are going to happen that can be, you talk about 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. How about 6 degrees of Negan sitting in this car? Because, one, Rick's going to overhear Negan and follow this car, and we saw it. We know Rick, his eyes, he's like seriously zoned in and is going to smash into Negan's car. Everybody knows about it. Dwight heard it. Simon heard it. Simon says, Dwight, just tell him to stay icy. He wants to let it play out. And I think Simon's going to wait until the last possible moment. So, question I have for the group. Is Simon delaying helping because he wants Negan to die, or is Simon taking his time because he thinks they could be surrounded? Let me know what you think about Simon's intent right now. I'm going to read a few comments. What's up, Dean Clark? Thanks for being here. Meat Grinder. Simon looked happy about it. Simon is not going to help at all because he wants Negan dead, says Scott. Mike Rowe with a definitely. Hang on. There was 2 questions. Yes, Mike, definitely had to be one of those 2 questions. One answer to each one of those. What's up, Michelle Yang? Thanks for being here. Rial says Simon hopes in bold Negan will die. Because he can't do it. Ooh, Chris McClinton says Simon should get Lucille'd. Gina says truly wants him to die. We're going to know a little bit more about Simon's demeanor tonight. I think that's the real interesting part. We'll talk about that later on in the week too. So somebody write this down. One of the questions I'm going to ask is tonight in the reaction, your reaction to Simon's behavior. Because we're going to see multiple times tonight where he's either talking to Dwight, he's doing something, get on the radio, and then he's out there with a gun. I want to see whether he delays, whether he helps, whether he's anxious to go up to the hilltop. I think all those things are going to be very telling about Simon and Negan's relationship in the future. I mean, Negan shows up at Hilltop, and he's probably going to be like, Simon, it's my right hand. Didn't stay and help me. Not your right hand anymore, Negan. Very true. Chosen One says if Negan hears about the scavengers, hopefully Rick will get a chance to bring that up. I hope there's a little bit of dialogue between the two. All right, we've got about 10 minutes left. This is my quick commercial interruption. I do have to do this because I got to talk about streams throughout the week. While I'm telling you a little bit about the streams that we have and want you guys to be a part of, we got a couple hundred people here. All of you guys could just slap that like button, tell a friend about 999 Gaming, 999 Dead, 999 Spoilers, subscribe to all the channels, be involved in our chat. You guys make this channel. Your interaction, your participation, your comments, good and bad, sometimes questionable, but I do it too, all are part of what we do here. So just really quick, while you guys are slapping that like button, earlier today on Sundays at noon, we do Walking Dead Junkies, just open topics, past, present, future. We have a couple streams we've been adding in on 999 Dead and also on the spoiler channel. You'll get extended spoilers there in the future. And also on this channel at 8 o'clock every Sunday night before The Walking Dead, we do our countdown. That's what all of you guys are part of right now. This happens every week. And after The Talking Dead at 11:15 tonight, we will do Walking Dead reactions. And in the reaction video, they're just raw reactions of what we thought of the show, quick feelings, those type of things. And then tomorrow night, we'll do a recap. Tuesday, Wednesday, we have some topics related to the show. And then by Thursday, we're talking about the next week's show, which will be episode 13. So appreciate all of you guys being here, being a part of this. Let's move on to another topic from tonight. I want to know how you feel. Somebody brought up a little bit earlier, this new group that they're going to run into tonight. Are we ready for a new group? Too soon? So here are your options. Is it too soon to introduce a new group because they're still fighting this war? Is it, are you interested? Are you intrigued? Or will they give us just enough to be a distraction, like the helicopter, like the PPP card? Let me know your thoughts about the supposed group that's going to be introduced tonight. Crystal, that's a good question. Will we see Carl's letters? I do think we will, but I think it's going to be at the end of the season. Somebody had a really good prediction about Wrath, about episode 16. Maybe Rick and Negan are actually reading the letters. Deborah Mooney says it's a distraction. It's taken away from what's going on. Emmy, just a tease. Great question. Wilson wants to know, does Negan know of the new group? Huh. You know, these helicopters flying around, and we had a brief interruption in the stream. I don't even know if that came out. Anyway, let me get back to it. I just said it. Pete D has been working like crazy. No idea because he's missed some of the spoiler chat, some of the prediction chat. But he's popping in right before The Walking Dead. So, Pete, hopefully we can get you caught up. But you're going to be, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by tonight's episode. I really think that tonight's episode is one of the, I think it's one of the best ones. It's not one of those bridge episodes where you find out. I think we're going to learn a lot about the characters. We are going to get to see Lucille abused a little bit. I'll just leave it at that. And a whole lot of bloodshed, but no death. No death tonight. We'll save the death for next week. I agree, Casey. I think the second half has been absolutely amazing, and I think it's going to be good all the way through. I'm pumped for the second half, these next 5 episodes, and also for Fear the Walking Dead. I have to tell you, I have not. I know, you know, there's loopers and there's all these places out there, these YouTube sites that are doing videos talking about what happened to Walking Dead, why is it dead, why do people stop watching, and I think our turnout and I think our participation is phenomenal. I mean, maybe it's weeded out some of the fence straddlers, but, you know, the true fans are still here, and I'm going to be big-time fanboy on Fear the Walking Dead, so that's another reason why I'd like for you guys to sub to the other 2 channels we have, 999 Dead and 999 Spoilers, especially 999 Dead. We're going to throw a lot of Fear the Walking Dead topics over there. So, Lucille will be saved. Lucille will not perish. I know some of you are worried about that, but no, she's going to be fine. Trading Cards wants to know, how long until Walking Dead is on in my area? 34 minutes, Trading Cards. So we finish this stream. I'll send out the invite for the next stream, and then it'll be Walking Dead time, and then we'll check out Talking Dead, and then I like to give my respect to Talking Dead, and I don't want to compete with Chris, so we do our stream after Talking Dead. We'll compete with the comic book man. We can outdo those guys. Raiden Roach says, reason to watch Fear, Lenny James. You know what? My reason to watch is I'm going to like this John Dory guy. I'm going to like this cowboy. I just got a feeling he's going to take care of business. And I hope they write him in with a little bit of a sense of humor as well. There you go, Tobin. Tobin is like, yeah. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Somebody posted earlier they were going to get a cat, and they were naming their cat Lucille. If you're in that stream, let us know who you are. All right, and hold on now. OU Crawfish, seeing Fear the Walking Dead is in past, and Abe, Rosita, and Eugene combo. No, OU Crawfish, we're not going to see them in the past. They're actually going to be in the current, because Morgan's going to be there, and it is going to be real-time Morgan. And they're introducing 3 new characters, so I think you're going to get 2 time skips. So you're going to get a little bit of a fast forward with Fear, and then you're going to get probably a time skip with Walking Dead, just to keep them a little bit ahead of the pace. Maybe not a crazy, maybe not a huge time skip. Morgan is not going to die, Michelle. Morgan is he's going to leave. So let me clarify this, because early on, some people thought that Morgan was going to die and then Fear the Walking Dead was going backwards. That's not what's going to happen. This is going to be real Morgan. Morgan is like, honestly, he is Forrest Gumping his way from Virginia to Texas to get to Fear, just to make it there. So the thing that Fear is going to do is, we talked about this. See, this is why you guys that are here now have to be in those 999 Dead streams, because we really laid it out. Fear is adding some characters that are going to be kick-ass characters. And number 2, they're adding weapons, which that's the thing they've always done here. Daryl's got a crossbow. Rick's got a gun. Michonne's got a katana. Well, you're going to have Morgan there with a stick. Alicia's got her butterfly knife. Doesn't sound real brutal. But then you got this cowboy dude with his own gun. And then you got Althea that has these brass knuckles with knives on them. It's going to be awesome. Trust me. Just give it a chance. We're going to be here talking about Fear during their season, just like we talk about Walking Dead. We're going to keep this thing going all the way to the summertime. And you know what I'm going to ask you? If you guys can hang with 999 Army from now until the summer, just type a quick 999 right now, if you're down for Fear all the way through. Because other people may bash it. I think if we go in with an open mind and let those writers have it, I think they can write a show that's going to be decent, that can compete with Walking Dead. Because everything I'm hearing is they're going to film it like a Western, widescreen, and they're also going to try to brush a lot of the past history under the rug and almost start over. I know Walking Dead, we love our history, but Fear the Walking Dead, the history's not going to be as important. They're trying to get rid of some of the bad history, just to be honest, and they're trying to just make it like a new show. And I think they learned from it. That's what I'm talking about. See, people watching the playback, I want them to see that. I want them to see that 999 is in full effect. All right, everybody, this is our countdown. I know we're all over the place. Enjoy tonight's show. So I'm not going to recap the spoilers because a few people are popping in, and you guys know what's going to happen at this point. I do want to say, once again, The Facebook page is growing really, really fast. A lot of family, a lot of good interactions. I mean, what an awesome network with that. Patreons, as always, you can see those over on the left side. Thank you so much to all my Patreons. And a new Patreon is Maggie, so I'll get that updated. And 3 channel sponsors. So that allows us to do some custom emojis. You can see Wilson is one of those. But Pete D is a channel sponsor. Wilson is a channel sponsor. And also Vonda. So thank you so much for everything that you guys do. And just all the people that are in here making these streams, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Once again, I know you hit a 999. I'm gonna change it up this time. Give me a PPP in chat right now, and I'll do a shout out. So that is for the Whispers. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. So those people watching the playback, these are the closing credits, and the people still in stream right now, this is your shout out. So trading cards and more. Demon Knight, Emma Michalik, thank you so much. Beth Burgett, it's Jess. Muhammad Ali, Bando Bandit, Don Machiavelli, Crystal Gillum, Tammy Heitzman, Chris, oh my lord, I can't keep up with all of you fast typing people. What's going on? Lena Nicholas, Superman Nick, Rhonda Beckworth, I'm going super slow, Brene, Adam Whitley, Mike Rowe, my moderators, Bree, Emmy, Stephanie, Tommy, Kel, Dave Doherty, Darwin Smith, Deborah Mooney, Dean Clark, Gene Atkins, Epic Vids 8, Michelle Wolf, Danny Verbanik, the Walking Dead nerd, has been in every stream so far today. Thank you so much. Kendra Hanley, thank you. Chosen One. Melanie Shaw. A few more people are typing in. Also want to say, look, just because you guys are members of other forums and other groups, there's no animosity whatsoever. You can be in a forum and leave a post and someone reply to your post an hour later or a day later, and you can also be a part of our live streams as well. We do real-time chat. It's an awesome network. We don't hate any other group that's out there. People have a right to watch whatever Walking Dead channel they want, whatever YouTubers they want, whatever forums they want. I mean, we're not going to monopolize that. But, hey, we want you to be here too. We want everybody to be a part of what we do. The more we talk about it, the more we live it, the more we breathe it, the more the show is just going to continue to carry on. And I think it's not only a great show, it's a great social means for us to communicate. So a few more shout-outs here. Absolutely. Joe Fulford of the Walking Dead Army. Absolutely. The 999 Army. Nicholas Hodges. Shelton Arthur. Supercodes Logan. Thanks, Supercodes. Bumblebee Brown. We got some awesome names, people. Scott Kernan, of course. Thank you so much, Scott. Valar, thank you as well. Maggie Hippo. Kelly Golan-Zinier. Ron Burgundy. What's up, Ron Burgundy? Pat Sanzone. I love that, Sheldon. This ain't a forum. It's a family. I'm going to say that tough. Previously on The Walking Dead. Who else we got? Shanna Garza, thank you so much. Jessica Mitchell, thank you for being here. Tobin McLeod. Football Stuff Worldwide. OU Crawfish. Sandra Reffett, thank you, Sandra. Gina Crockett. Mambo 55. A little bit of Medina, da, da, da. A little bit of Crystal, da, da, da. A little bit of Mambo 55. Who else we got? Rublo's channel. I was just reading them off. No malcontent there. Little Tommy. Hey, shout out to Jill and Little Tommy. Thank you so much. And if I didn't mention it earlier, we will be 11:15. So right after Talking Dead. I'll give you like 5-10 minutes to sort of debrief from Talking Dead, and then we will be right back at it. I'll have to add AMC. Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead. All right, I guess I didn't do it right. Steph wants some ELO. I'm saving the ELO for the Random Things chat. And those of you that are new, you probably don't know about our Random Things. You will this week. So you'll know what that's all about. Just hang out with us. All right, everybody, I know I missed a few shout-outs. When this video goes live, get over to the comment section, leave a lot of comments. Leave comments to other people's comments as well, because these videos will be included in future videos on the 999 Spoiler. So you guys can also reach me at Kilzhot. I know I missed a lot of shout-outs, but I'm going to get ready for the next stream. I will see you guys after The Walking Dead. Enjoy, everybody. Peace.